and welcome to deploying Amazon managed containers using Amazon EKS. There's a ton of great information in this course, but first, who am I? And good morning, welcome to my workshop. I'm Sean. I have a master's degree in management information systems. I've been doing technical training and technical teaching for about 4 years at this point, part-time, because my day job is in information security. I've been working information security from many different angles for about 10 years. I've done everything from being a SOC analyst to designing content for SIM solutions, all the way up to designing, managing, and maintaining different environments as a consultant. I love learning really cool technologies and sharing that information with anyone who's willing to listen. Over the course of the years, I've gotten a number of certifications. I have my CISSP, my Certified Information Systems Manager, or my CISM, my GIAC Certified Intrusion Analyst, but most important and most relevant to this course, of course, is my Amazon Web Services Solution Architect Associate certification. So I have a lot of experience in this field, and I look forward to sharing some of that with you today. Now, as we walk into this, what can you expect to learn in this course? Well, there are numerous benefits to taking this course. We're going to learn containerization, Kubernetes orchestration, and automation, and how they're really taking over across any number of environments. They provide unparalleled scalability and are incredibly reliable while using only what you need to perform the task given to it. We are, of course, going to learn a lot about Kubernetes, all of the different functions and components of Kubernetes as it pertains to your cloud environments. Kubernetes is the underlying infrastructure of Amazon EKS. And of course, we're going to learn about Amazon EKS, or their managed Kubernetes service. All of the cloud accounts have something similar. Google, for example, has GKE. But we're going to focus primarily on Amazon's EKS. EKS is a logical extension of Kubernetes. It's all the benefits that you'd expect from containerization without the need to manage any of the underlying infrastructure or the Kubernetes platform. Having a deep understanding of Kubernetes and EKS can lead to incredible career growth. In development, as we move into our cloud environments, container and automation first world. There's no lack of need for specialists who have this sort of knowledge, and I see this day in and day out. I do a lot of consultative work in my day job, and I'm seeing no lack of containerization, Kubernetes, and Amazon EKS. Now, this course I've broken into 4 key parts. Establishing baselines, where we'll learn the underlying theory of the parts of Kubernetes, things like what is Docker and what is orchestration. Then, of course, we move into our Kubernetes overview. Kubernetes being the underlying technology of EKS means that we want to cover that from a very, very deep level. We're going to talk about all of the different facets of Kubernetes and what makes it tick. And then, arguably the most exciting part, getting hands-on. This is where we're going to move into a much more lab-heavy section of the course. We're going to set up, design, architect, and move through the labs as we speak to the different components in our lecture phases as well. And finally, taking it to the next level, where we're going to show and discuss the future deployment methods already in use today. This is an automation-first approach and is going to work really well as you grow and progress in your career. If you're not looking automation first, you're not growing and you're not thriving. That's just the means to the modern society today. Speaking of labs in my opinion are the best way to learn, as you get to see how this works in real life and in real time. I advise that while I'm showing you the labs, you go through this process as well. We're going to do a number of different labs while we move through this course. We're going to deploy containers manually into our EKS environment. We're going to scale our deployment manually, as you may if you have predictable traffic. We're going to deploy microcode with services. We're going to deploy microcode with Helm. Helm, of course, being our automation suite that we're going to leverage as we work through our EKS labs. We're going to deploy Nginx, a modern web framework using Helm. And we're going to scale our services with autoscaling. Autoscaling, of course, being an automated scaling solution. I cannot wait for you to join me on this journey. EKS is an awesome technology, and Kubernetes is very exciting as we move into containers in a modern society. I'm excited to show you around. As always, the source code is included along with all of the labs, so you can do them with me. Are you ready to get into it? I hope so, and I'll speak with you soon as we explore deploying Amazon managed containers using Amazon EKS. Thank you so much for your time, and I look forward to speaking with you on our first lecture.